Ahoy! And welcome back to Puzzle Pirates, episode 8. Sorry, I was adjusting the camera there. I was just noticed that I was cutting my head off a little bit. So, welcome to the 8th episode of Puzzle Pirates. In the last episode, I went onto the Emerald Ocean because the Meridian Ocean is pretty much dead. I went on as my one and only character on that ocean, which is Chrysanth, and I got like a lot of views on that. So thanks so much for those of you who watched that particular episode. So we're just gonna pop right into Chrysanth here. I also would like to try to do a little carpentry, because I don't do a lot of carpentry if I can help it. Because you basically need a mouse that can work the puzzle. Because you need, you can work on it with the X or ZX keys, but it's a lot easier to use this to rotate them and the left right to switch them back and forth before you place them. So that is what we're going to try to do today, is we're going to try and carpent. I don't know if I want to actually try to attempt to carpent on an actual bilge, like with real people, because some people get really picky about your not your experience so much, but like your abilities to do certain things. So if I went into, sorry, I'm still adjusting this. I know I should have done that before. Okay, so a lot of people when they're doing a run, they want their crew, hired jobbers, to do the work as best to their ability. So when you get a pirate that can't do their job right, then they're more likely saying, okay, well, pick a different station, blah 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 blah, and pick your best station. And carpentry isn't my best station right now, so I'm going to try and practice it. And the best way to practice anything in any game is to do like a practice thing. We got a pillage here with limited bidders. They're doing easy to average brigands and barbarians. But I think I would rather, and these are sea monsters, so I think I'd rather go here, and it's all like stretched out, I'm sorry. Let me see if I can actually fix that. I don't think I can fix that without having to restart. Yeah, I have to quit the game and restart it. So I just have to deal with this stretched out version for right now. And that's not the one I want. I want this one. So this is Carpentry. I have done a little bit of the Carpentry with the Navy before, so I have gotten a novice standing for right now. So the better that you do with the puzzle as you go along, the better your stats get. So if I hadn't have shown you this before, this shows your piracy skills and this shows your carousing skills. So right now you have, these are my skills. Neophyte is like the beginner, like before even like intermediate or whatever. I'm really good at rigging. That's what this one is rigging. I'm expert master. I'm an apprentice carpenter. So apprentice able. So this shows like your, like there's two different ones. There's it shows that you can do it, but it shows you like what your ranking is in that particular one. So like neophyte is like beginner basically. Then you have apprentice, narrow, or novice, narrow, and it just keeps going up the line. There's like a whole like list of things. There's like master, grandmaster, exalted, I think, or something like that. So those are like the ones that, like, if you get solid gold thingies, then all throughout, and you just keep going up and up and up. I don't think I've ever gotten Grandmaster in anything. I'm an apprentice in gunning. This is BNav. I've never done battle navigation yet. Not with this character. I have done it with Yvonne and Luciane, but I was never an officer as Crystal C, and I'm an officer now because I got approved into a crew called What the Fork. Most of the crews and the shop names, things like that, are based off of like mainstream stuff, but it gives it like a pirate a pirate feel to it. So like the bank in here is called Funding Nemo. You got Buffy the Cannonball Slayer for Ironmongers. Thank you for Smithing, Blade Heart, Life of Iron, and then you got for distilleries the Grog Father. So like it's all like based off of mainstream things, but with a pirate-esque title to it. So I think it's kind of funny how they do that. But anyway, so our duty today, our pirate duty, is to try and get good at carpentry. So we'll just go ahead and stick with the Navy for a while. If I do get into a pillage, I probably won't do carpentry, just for the fact that I want to save face and not look like a doofus. Okay, so I'm going to go down here and pick up a carpentry station. Here we go. Okay, so basically I don't know if I've ever got to show carpentry on here before, but you can rotate the pieces or flip them horizontally to fit in a hole. So like this hole here fits this, so you rotate it. This thing here fits that hole, but nope, I wanna, well, fuck, I didn't get to rotate it. And that. Okay, so basically we just fill the holes. Okay, so it's that one. Okay. I'm just getting used to this mouse because I don't actually use this type of mouse when I'm doing stuff. The other mouse that I had, this one here, it's like kaput. It doesn't want to work. I put fresh batteries into this and tried to work it the day that I put damn it, the actual day that I put just right after I put the batteries in it, I went to put the backing on it and was getting ready to use it because I was gonna use it for carpentry in this game to try and get better at it, and it was just like, nope, we're not going to cooperate with you. So it's broke, essentially. It's kaput. So if I want to get another wireless mouse, I'm gonna have to purchase one here in the next few days, which is not that big of a deal because, you know, I don't think I actually really need one as bad as all that. I mean, it's not direly important that I get one right now, so I'm fine with waiting to get it. So right now I'm using the touchpad mouse to place the pieces, and using this mouse here to place and rotate. I might try seeing if I can use ZX and C to do it and see how fast it actually works. I'll do like the rest of this Navy with this mouse. You're supposed to be fast. That's what makes it makes this hammer go faster, is if you actually go fast. So the faster you work and the better placement that you put your stuff in, the better. So we just need to start cracking pieces into these holes and not fuck up. So the best that we can do with what we got. And sorry if you hear the birds, I forgot to close my bedroom door. Usually before I record, I usually close my door because they're notorious for being awake still and making noise. Even when I'm out here. So, they're little, little shitheads when it comes to me trying to do stuff. That's why I don't do stuff in my room, especially. Because I would rather do like stuff like this in my room because I would have more privacy, but I can't do it because of them. Because if I tried to do any sort of recording back there, their squawking would be all over the place, and then I wouldn't be able to use any of the content because it'd just be full of squawk, 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 squawk. So I just stay out here when I'm trying to do my recording, and it's just more simple. Oh, and I got some special guests. I'm sorry, I completely forgot to tell you guys. Come on. Come on. So I got Lucky, who's out here, and her mate, Teeny. Here's Teeny. They're paired off now. I don't know if I told you that one of the last times I brought them out here. But they paired off, and they're, like, together all the time. Like, I can't separate them lovebirds, even if I wanted to. But it's fine. It's fine. I mean, they've procreated, but they haven't actually given me anything yet. I've gotten eggs, but I haven't gotten anything in the eggs, so I mean, I don't like when they first started procreating, I didn't actually expect Lucky to give me anything because she was still kind of young. But she was laying eggs there for a while, like, all the time, and then I was like, you need to, like, calm down, girl. And now they're jumping on the laptop because that's where Lucky went. Isn't it, little burb? Also, if you are either on, well, Meridian is pretty much dead, but if you're on, if you're a puzzle pirater and you're actually on, the seas, if you're a puzzle pirater and you play occasionally, leave a shout out, like, put your, pirate name down in the bottom in the description. So if you actually play the game, you know, trying to find me, because I've been in Puzzle Pirates every day for the past couple weeks. So you can find me. I'm Chrysanth. I'm usually hanging around in different pillages. So I'm sure you can find me or friend me. If I'm online and you want to friend me, then that's also awesome. I don't mind making more pirate friends. I have a few right now that I found on here. A couple of them, or at least one of them, I know kind of from the Meridian Ocean. Her name was the same on the Meridian, and I recognized the name, and she recognized my pirate's name. So I was like, cool, then we should, you know, be friends or whatever. And I joined her crew because she has her own crew here. Sexio Pirate, I'm calling you out. No, I'm giving you a shout out. And also Shacklestein, if you're watching this episode, here's a shout out to you. You know who you are. So you can't say that I didn't give you a shout out, but I'm not gonna say all that other weird stuff that you told me to say, because that's just weird. He said something like calling him like the Grand Funk Daddy Master or something weird like that. I ain't gonna get all into that jazz. So sorry, Sheckelstein, you'll just have to deal with the shout out that I give you. So now I'm gonna actually let this dock. I'm gonna unplug the mouse so that way it doesn't dick with me trying to move the pieces around. And this next run, I'm going to try and do it with just X, Z, and C. Z does the horizontal flip, and X and Z goes back and forth between the rotation. So we'll see what happens when I do it that way. If it's easier or not, or whatever, we shall see. But we have to wait for them to disembark again. So we shall see how easier this is. The trackpad still sucks balls, but nothing I can do about that. Trackpad is always going to be a piss of shit. Because that's what it is. It's a piss of shit. Yeah, I got you the first time, okay? Hold your panties on. The thing is, like, I go to click down to, like, place a piece, and it doesn't always register that I'm actually clicking, because it's such a shitty mouse pad. See, I went to go pick that piece up, and it didn't register that I clicked to pick it up. Ugh. Didn't mean for it to do that. I'm gonna be doing like a really shitty job here, so. Okay, that one was good, but the rest of them are gonna be shit. I still really prefer, because it's still awkward for me because I'm left-handed, so I have to do the mouse with the left hand and these the ZXC with this hand, so I'm going like over my other hand just to get to the position that I need. It's kind of awkward. Not fun either. You guys knock it off, please. I'm trying to do a show here. I don't need you running all over my hands. See, they're being little shitheads right now. They're constantly like running over my hands, or jumping on top of my arm. Okay, that one was good. I'm still kind of slow though, that's the problem. I need to pick up the speed somehow. But with this awkwardness, it's still like really hard to do. Come on. So yeah, if you are on the Emerald Ocean, leave a shout out down below, and I will try and find you, or even if you can't find me, we could find each other eventually, I'm sure, but it's just cool to like interact with people that actually watch my channel. And it would be cool to like, because I noticed like not all the people that are, I mean, you're watching this probably because you found out, oh, there was somebody that's playing Puzzle Pirates, and you clicked on the link, and because I know all 40 of, or all 90 of my people didn't watch my Puzzle Pirates video. So I know some of you guys out there that are watching this are from Puzzle Pirates or were from Puzzle Pirates, and you just want to kind of see like what Puzzle Pirates has devolved into. It's not as bad as all that, but it is kind of as it's really dead in some places. I'm going to abandon my mission. I'm going to go home. Mainly because time's almost run out. So now that I have done some carpentry, it's still shitty regardless of whether I use the mouse or if I use the trackpad and the keyboard. For this particular computer anyway, it's just really bad altogether for carpentry. But at least now I know that. So if I ever played Puzzle Pirates on this for like a live stream or something, I wouldn't be able to do carpentry. I should still be able to do rigging and bilge, but I probably wouldn't be able to do carpentry very well. So, I mean, rig, bilge, and patching are my like 3 strong suits. So I would more than likely do one of those 3 things. So these guys here now are going to go to bed. They've been out all afternoon. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and share with your friends. Again, if you're a Puzzle Pirate person, leave a comment down below and tell me your pirate name so I could try and find you. And if you be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And if you go over here where Lucky's sitting, there'll be a video that YouTube suggests that you check out. Here in the middle will be my face. You can click on that to go subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And then over here will be a link to the merchandise store where you can get a link to the merchandise store where you can get a merch. I got a bird on my head. What do you think? I was like, I can't think. I got a bird on my head. But anyway, thanks so much again for watching, everybody.